Hello, fans and friends of the Great River Shakespeare Festival.
It's Chris and Tarah coming to you from our kitchen here in beautiful Astoria, New York, where today we will not be doing any cooking.
Nope. Instead, we are going to be celebrating the brand new stage and seating configuration that GRSF will be debuting for our 20th anniversary season.
I'm so excited. You may be asking yourself, why exactly are they so excited about a new stage and seating configuration?
It's true. Configuration is not a word that would typically elicit this much excitement. But this new stage and seating configuration is more than just a configuration. This new configuration is an homage to the elegantly streamlined productions from GRSF's first season.
And this configuration is also a celebration of the original productions performed by Shakespeare in the Blackfriars Theatre and the Globe.
This new configuration puts a spotlight on the words of our storytellers, Shakespeare and Melissa Maxwell.
And this configuration is a 20th anniversary gift to our audiences.
A brand new experience that honors our traditions.
Now you see, that's one exciting configuration. Now, Shakespeare's plays were first performed in open-roofed playhouses like the Swan, the Globe, and later indoors at the Blackfriars Theatre.
All of these theaters featured what is called a thrust stage. As the name suggests, the stage literally thrusts out into the audience, which surrounds it on three sides. There is no picture frame proscenium arch putting distance between the acting space and the audience space. The result is the audience gets the experience of being inside the play, inside the story.
Shakespeare's stages featured a simple and versatile platform for storytelling, while props and scenic elements were kept to a minimum and actors were costumed in contemporary clothing. This put the focus on the language, sparked the imagination of the audience, and kept the action of the story moving.
Things we might associate with Shakespeare, like realistic, historically accurate costumes, elaborate sets behind a proscenium arch and orchestra pit, set changes, and spectacle are all inventions of later centuries.
In Shakespeare, the spectacle is the language, and the less we obscure it, the more thrilling it is. It's what differentiates it from movies and television. It's why we love the theater, and we can do it all the better with this seating configuration.
We're going into depth not to try and recreate what Shakespeare did in his theater and with his company, but we're trying to get back to that original moment of creation. Like, what is the thing that those people at that time, what was the human event that was happening for those people at that time that gave rise to the creation of these beautiful plays?
We wanted to come up with our version of what we consider to be a contemporary wooden O, which harkens back to the term wooden O, which was applied to Shakespeare's theater because it was an outdoor theater. This was, of course, before electricity, so there was no artificial lighting. It was all natural lighting, performed outdoors in a space that was surrounded all the way around by the building, but open to the sky above.
As a playwright, as a director, as an actor, I am passionate about storytelling. I believe that storytelling is as important to human beings as water, as air.
We're really interested in the way Shakespeare's company produced the plays because that tells us why they were writing the plays the way they were. But then we want to use modern stagecraft to tell a story in a way that is relevant for our modern audience.
So our contemporary wooden O was going to be indoors, and we would have the advantage of electricity and electrical lighting, artificial lighting. But we didn't want to lose that connection to the environment and especially to the audience.
Shakespeare's company, they started out, they had this big outdoor theater that seated maybe 3,000 people in the Globe Theater. That led to a kind of way of doing theater and a kind of way of speaking the text. Later on, they got this indoor theater, the Blackfriars. It was more intimate. The audience was closer. The audience was sitting down. They could pay attention closer. You're closer to the audience. So here, for our 20th anniversary season, we're trying to explore that.
Getting the audience right up there on stage on three sides of a thrust couldn't be more perfect, more ideal, not just for plays by Shakespeare, but for what the Great River Shakespeare Festival has always done and always been known for, and that's its commitment to language.
what happens when the audience is that much closer? What happens when we can connect even more closely to our community than we did on the big stage? We're building a 3/4 thrust theater. The audience will be much closer. The audience will be on all sides. The audience will be right there.
It's a thrust stage with minimal scenery. That's the tradition that comes down to us, and that's the theater for which he wrote these plays.
This new configuration is going to allow for greater intimacy between the actors and the audience so that there's no separation. You are right there in the heart of it all, feeling what the character's feeling, up close and personal.
So I am really excited to see what this new configuration is going to mean for our audience, and I'm really excited, or for our actors and the way they relate to the audience, and I'm really excited to see what that's going to mean for our 20th anniversary season.
I think 2023 is going to be a really exciting season for those very reasons, and I can't wait to get to Winona and see the productions.
With fewer seats overall, it also means that performances will sell out. So visit grsf.org today to reserve your tickets.
Now, whether you've been with us since season 1 or this is your very first time to come to the Great River Shakespeare Festival, we know you're going to love this way to watch a play. So come join us at our 20th anniversary celebration this summer in beautiful Winona, Minnesota. We'll see you there.
Bye.